Just a quick little follow-up on copper. As you see, sort of we've hit our price target overnight. This came off the back of sort of the weaker sort of PMI data coming out of the US. Seems that the PMIs are sort of missing all over the place. So it's not really like a standalone, but the US were the only ones that were had an expectation of expansion on both manufacturing and also on the services side, and both of those sort of failed to come in above, and actually so not even just failed to hit the expectations, but also actually contracted a little bit as well. So we've seen a couple of pushes in that. This got copper to its price target. As you can see, this whole sort of flow through, very well structured one. Again, we had our breakout, we had our back test of this falling resistance. We saw these lower levels actually play their part. This middle one here, not so much when you're looking on the 4 hour. Possibly if you zoom in onto the 3 hour, you might see a little bit more of action, like the sort of price that I hung around the zone, but obviously not so much of a sell down. But certainly, yes, these lower ones, bang, we got that first sell back, second one, and then each time it just managed to sort of outdo itself. Came back here, gave a little bit of a back test of this sort of resistance that it had created previously, and then used that as a launch pad off to the price target. So that's a good trade, and that's sort of played out. What we're going to sort of look for now is to sort of see if basically we can move along to this larger falling resistance. So again, if we sort of zoom this one right out, we're seeing this the sort of like move towards the completion of this larger sort of triangle action here. So there is obviously a bit more of a upside target with this sort of falling sort of resistance on this purple line here. If we can get a breaker here, we've got a couple of horizontal resistances above us. So obviously, like anything, it's not going to sort of fire straight out. But bigger picture, we're actually starting to see it start to sort of move towards a couple of these sort of previous highs, and also see a bit of a break of this larger sort of move down here. And we're going to be potentially sort of be looking back up around the 410, 420 mark.